Hey guys, what is up? JP here, and gonna do a couple of episodes of JP's guitars. I have some really awesome guitars I get asked about all the time, and I'm gonna answer today the most definitive question. Is this the coolest guitar that Gibson has ever made? The answer is yes, and some of you will argue, and you're wrong. And I'm gonna tell you why. Without any further ado, let's check this thing out. Oh yeah, no rattlesnakes were harmed killing this. This is not real rattlesnake skin, but let me tell you a bit about this guitar. 2015, Gibson is a little on the rocks. And let's back up a little bit. Gibson has taken a lot of heat. Some of it very much rightly so, some of it not. They have some amazing people in the custom shop building amazing guitars. This is one of them. And during this period when our favorite ex-CEO was running the company, they were putting out some strange guitars. They were putting out neon Les Paul Access variants. I personally loved them. A lot of people hated them. I think they ended up painting over a bunch of them. They were doing all kinds of crazy stuff. They were just trying to get something to reignite the company, and people were not having anything of it. One particular model in 2015 though was called the Les Paul Custom Figured. And there was two versions. There was the Centipede, which is blue. It's modeled after a Texas red-headed, super large, duper large red centipede. It's terrifying, look it up. And it actually looks like one, which is very strange. But this is the Rattler variant. Now mine has changed a little bit from what these came out of the factory looking like. I'll talk about that a little bit. But outside of that, your basic appointments at the time for Les Paul Custom with the binding, I think it's what, triple ply, 5 ply, 700 ply. I don't know what they technically call it. There's like more than one ply of binding. And then, standard Gibson custom profile neck, whatever that means, because I've played multiple customs and they all have different neck profiles. So not really sure what that means. What's changed in this particular guitar, the pickups were swapped out, or one of them was, at least I should say. It's got a Gibson's Dirty Fingers pickup in it, which is the hottest pickup Gibson has ever put out. I put it in this to get basically one tone out of this thing, because it's a one-trick pony, and it does that. And then the other thing I did was put a Zakk Wylde gold truss rod cover on, because the guitar wasn't really ridiculous enough. So, obviously the most noticeable thing though is the finish. I really doubt Gibson will ever do this again. I'm surprised they did it to begin with, and there aren't many of these. I have seen Archie Cruz of Santa Cruz play one. It's pretty sweet. I haven't really seen many others out there played by people. I don't know who has them. Probably some rich guys in Asia, and maybe a couple others. I don't know, but there's quite a few of them out there. But here you have it. This is definitely the coolest guitar Gibson has ever made. They'll never do it again. And you want to come visit? Sorry guys. I would normally wait to do this when the kids weren't home, but they're home all the time now because of quarantine. So, all right guys, a little interruption. Family at home during quarantine. I'm sure you guys understand. One other thing I did want to talk about was Richlite. Yeah, there's a lot of haters out there that hate on it, and I don't really want to get into at the certain price figure you should get ebony, because certainly all the other manufacturers are using ebony. But Richlite as a material is fine. I have it on 2 guitars. I've used it on a couple songs. I use this on 2 songs, Higher and Rock You, with my band StoneRowe. You can check it out. And I think it sounds pretty good, plays great, and it's more consistent in many ways. So I don't get the hate. If it's an argument about value, I guess that's fine, but playability and sound-wise, really don't think most people can hear a difference. So, one other cool thing I wanted to show about these ridiculous guitars that Gibson was doing here in 2015 is this wicked, crazy, cool Rattler logo. I'm a fan. I think it's pretty cool. It's different. It's got the stinger on the headstock too, which is obviously pretty cool. But I'm a fan. They did a Cobra variant of this. I think you can check it out on Trogley's guitar show. He talks about it. They've done a Black Widow variant. They had the Caterpillar, not Caterpillar, Centipede, like I mentioned earlier. But I think it's kind of cool when they do this. If it was on every guitar, it'd be a little silly, but having it on a couple is pretty cool. So what I would say is Gibson was building some really strange stuff, really from probably 2009 or 10 through 2016, 17, but there's also some really cool stuff. And certainly this is one of them. And I'm kind of bummed to think that they may never do this again. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys tell me. Please subscribe to our channel. Check out my original music. See how this thing sounds on Rock Even Higher. Let me know down below. I'd be curious if you guys think that this guitar is cool or if you think it's stupid. But I think it's the sweetest Gibson ever made.